And what is up, guys? Welcome back. This is Michael again here from 1%er Fitness. So the last few weeks we've gone over two macros, particularly carbs and fat. Today we're going to go over protein, and similarly to how we addressed the previous two, we're going to answer some very commonly asked questions in regards to them. So we'll get right into that. So we'll get things kicked off with how many grams of protein do you need to eat to gain any muscle? Conventional wisdom says 2 to 3 grams of protein per pound of body weight is necessary. This couldn't be further from the truth. The reality is, all you need to do is take your current body weight, multiply it by 0.8, and whatever number that yields, that would be the average amount of protein you would eat on a day-to-day basis. So with question number 2, we're going to get into something called protein synthesis. A lot of people are under the impression that every 2 to 3 hours you need to have some form of protein to, basically keep the metabolism up, to keep your body from crashing and losing all its muscle. Again, this couldn't be further from the truth as well. Protein consumption really only needs to be done actually every 24 hours. Now, I wouldn't recommend that from a physiological standpoint, but the reality is the body will never go in a catabolic state that quickly. I get this third question a lot, and we're going to talk about protein powders and are they really necessary? First off, protein powders are purely for convenience purposes. So if you're in a hurry and you don't have time to prepare a traditional solid meal, then a protein shake would suffice in that instance in case you needed a quick burst of it. Aside from that, it has no other magical effects. I don't know too, if you're in a dieting or any type of fat loss phase, calories obviously matter in whether or not you're going to lose weight. So ingesting protein shakes, which contain calories, is a little counterintuitive just because when people usually consume shakes, it doesn't keep them very full very long, and subsequently people tend to overshoot their calorie requirement for the day just due to the fact that the shakes didn't keep their hunger at bay. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for next week when we put this all together and what an ideal diet would look like for most people. That said, if you could do me a huge favor, if you could check us out and like us on Facebook at 1%er Fitness. That's a 1 instead of an I. You also sure to follow me on Instagram at real_Michael Hodge. And be sure to check me out on Snapchat too for the latest and the greatest 1%er methodologies at real1%. I would appreciate it. I'll see you next week.